Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Discovery Family. I make new videos every single day right now because I am doing Vlogmas, and my channel is about motherhood, lifestyle, and fitness. In today's video, I am going to be talking to you guys about how I lost 30 pounds. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and stay tuned, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. So, first of all, I just want to say that I have a notebook paper here of things that I'm going to be talking about. So if you guys see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at, because there's a lot of points that I did want to cover in this video. I remember way back when, like, probably for years now, I have always gone onto YouTube and searched up how people lost weight. And I remember watching these videos over and over and over and time again, and just wondering, like, they did this. Why can't I do this? Why can't I lose this weight? It was so hard for me. So the very first point I want to bring up with you guys is mindset. Okay, so losing weight, I don't really think has anything to do with necessarily the food you're eating. It's the mindset. So I always set my goals, and my expectations were too high. Okay, so I would say I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months, and then after like a few weeks of being on the diet, if I didn't lose the weight, I would be so disappointed and I would just give up altogether. You guys, I did this so many times, over and over and over again. And eventually, the pattern just kept repeating itself. I would go and I would do good for like a month, and then I didn't lose the amount of weight that I wanted to lose, and then I went off of it. So this is one tip I wish someone would have told me, that I wish I would have known when I started losing weight. And here it is. It is, don't set your expectations too high. Instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months, say, my first goal is to lose 20 pounds. Because then you're not giving yourself a time frame to lose that weight. You're just working towards that goal. So when you're not losing 10 pounds a month or even 5 pounds a month, you can just say, that's okay, I'm just going to keep going. My first goal is to lose that weight. And the thing to it too is, don't make goals that are too high for yourself. Like, don't say, I'm going to lose 50, 60 pounds. Even if you have to lose that amount of weight, that's totally fine. But set small goals. Say, my first goal is to lose 10 pounds. And then the next goal is to lose another 10 pounds. So that way you feel like you're achieving something. If you're trying to tell yourself, I want to lose 50 pounds, and you don't lose it quickly, you feel like you're failing yourself almost. So that would be one of my tips to you, is just get in the right mindset. It's huge, you guys. So the second thing I want to cover on is drinking water. And I know what you're thinking before you click off the video. You're like, yeah, I know, I've heard this time and time again. But you guys, I've heard it so many times myself. And until you try it, just try it. Because the foods that we consume every day, especially in the United States, are loaded with sodium. And that sodium just sits in our body, and the only thing that's going to flush it out is water. So drinking lots of water is great. So I've mentioned so many times in my videos my hydro jug. I'm actually going to go get it real quick. Hold on. Okay, so this is my hydro jug. It loads half a gallon of water in this thing. And also it has like cool little pockets so you can put your phone, your keys. You guys, I take this thing with me everywhere. It has a strap on it so you can easily just grab it. If you have a family or kids or you're in a hurry, it's so easy just to grab it and go. And the thing I want to mention about this hydro jug is it's been life-changing for me in so many ways. And you probably think that sounds ridiculous because it's just a water bottle, but it is a water bottle that I use every single day. And I know that when I drink this, I have drank half a gallon of water for the day. So I don't have to say I'm on cup 1, glass 2, 3, 4, etc. It's so easy. And right now I am drinking 1 gallon of water every single day. And I know to some of you guys, that sounds like a whole bunch of water. But I have noticed a huge increase on the scale when I've done my weigh-ins every week when I drink water. And I can tell the weeks where I didn't drink enough water every day, the numbers don't go down as much or they stay the same. I really think it's key to flushing out all the sodium and the bad things in your body to get that water flushed out of your system. And you guys, I am an affiliate with the Hydro Gel company because I believe in it so much. I absolutely love it. So if you guys want to order one of these, I do have a support code down in the description box below that I will leave for your guys. The support code is the Discovery Fam. Unfortunately, they're not offering a discount for followers anymore, but I would so love if you guys decided to get one of these, if you would support me. So another thing that I did to lose this weight is stop eating fast food. Oh my gosh, I know what you're thinking. It's hard. It was really hard. It was a struggle bus for me. I was never one of the people that ate fast food every single day. There's no way I could afford that. But I would say at least 2 or 3 days out of the week, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't have any hamburger meat out for dinner. It's not ready, whatever the reason was, and I would just get fast food real quick. And it was never healthy. Cheeseburgers, fries, anything from fast food is usually unhealthy stuff. There are some healthy options that you can get with fast food. So if you have to have fast food, make sure that you look into it, what they have and what's healthy before you go there. But one of my tips I would give to you is to cut out all fast food for at least 30 days and see how that does for your weight loss, because I noticed significant changes once I stopped it altogether. Because even if you do go and it is a healthy item that you're ordering, there's still tons of sodium in that fast food, and that's going to make you retain weight. And you don't want that to happen when you're losing weight, especially in the beginning. You want to see some results before you just might decide to give up because you're not seeing results. So I would suggest cutting out fast food altogether. Another thing I want to touch on is you're probably thinking like, if I'm not going to get fast food, what am I going to do? I want to treat myself once in a while. And I do want to say it is okay if you want to have a meal out once a week. I personally do that sometimes. Sometimes Corey's like, hey, do you want to go out to eat? But it's one meal, you guys. That's it. It's just one meal. It's like just like a treat for yourself. Another thing that I've started doing is going to Starbucks. And the thing that I order at Starbucks is the 2 shots of espresso over ice. That drink where I am is a little over $2. So that is a treat. It's low in price, so I don't feel guilty about doing it. And I just take one of my Premier Protein shakes with me and I mix it right up. And that's only 2 points on the blue plan. And the Premier Protein shakes are really healthy and they keep you full. So that's kind of one thing I've replaced fast food with. Instead of going to fast food, I'm like, oh, hey, let's do a Starbucks run real quick instead of doing that. Another thing that I had to learn how to do was to stop snacking after dinner. Okay, so after dinner is the time of day where it's time to relax, you're bored, you're watching TV, you want to snack on something. I was big into like snacking on chips, were huge, just junk, Oreos, anything you can think of that's not healthy, and just mindlessly, just like eating it. And before you know it, you've eaten half a bag of chips, and that's a whole bunch of calories. So if you absolutely feel like you have to have chips and things like that, which I understand, I still have them occasionally, make sure that you measure yourself out a serving size before you have it. So that way you're not eating the entire bag in one sitting. Another thing I've done after dinner if I'm super hungry is eat some fruit, eat some vegetables. That'll keep you fuller, and they're healthier for you. So I am huge on bananas. I have a banana at least every day. So if I'm really hungry, I just eat a banana and I don't even have to count it. It's just quick, it's easy, and it keeps me full. And then another tip I have at nighttime when it's after dinner is drink more water. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry right now. And sometimes we're just thirsty. So instead of snacking on something, I will drink a huge drink of my Hydro Jug, and then I will have a little like snack with it. So that way I feel full, and after I've had that snack, I feel satisfied and full, so I'm not wanting to keep snacking all the time. And another thing I did was I joined a gym. So some of you may be thinking, I can't join a gym, I don't have access to a gym. That's okay. Start with a walk. Just go for walks. That is how I started, you guys. I just started really simple with just doing some walks around the block or just going for a 1 mile walk. That is something I still do to this day. I take the kids on a little walk. Our little walk that we do is about 1 mile long, and I get in my exercise. And if I can't make it to the gym that day, at least I've done something. If you do get to the gym and you're like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what to do, I've been there. There are tons and tons of videos on YouTube. I also have some shorts videos on my channel. If you guys want to go ahead and check those out, I will link it in the description box above right here. But they're just little quick snippets of some different exercises I'm doing at the gym. And here's the thing. So if you're doing something like curls are like when you go up like this with a bar, okay? So starting out with like 3 sets of 10. So one set would be like 1, 2 to 10. And then you take a little break, like a 60-second break, and then you do it again, which was to be 2 sets, and you do it again for 3 sets. So you could start out with 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And the reps are how many you're doing when you're lifting it up. So that's kind of how I started at the gym. I also do, sometimes I don't even lift weights when I go to the gym. Sometimes I just go to the gym and I go on the elliptical machine for half an hour and I burn right around 300 calories. It's just about getting your body moving, you guys. Don't look at it like it's so much work. And I know people don't want to go to the gym. People aren't motivated to do things. But the thing is, you feel so much better after you do it. But it's just start moving your body. Do something you really enjoy. If you really like to go swimming, then just go somewhere and go swimming for half an hour. It's just about getting your body moving. You know, this is something I remember when I was in college. I raised my hand. I was in this class called Anatomy and Physiology, and I raised my hand and I said to the teacher, hey, why are we so much less energetic when we turn into adults? When you're a kid, you're playing and you're jumping and you're excited. And you know what his answer was? Adults are lazy. And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? He's right. We go to work all day, you come home and you sit on the couch and you eat food and then you have dinner and you go to bed and you just sit around. You don't do anything. And that's the biggest thing. Like, kids get so much exercise because they're constantly doing something. They're wanting to go outside. They're wanting to run around. And that's just it. If you start moving your body more, you are going to see results from weight loss. The thing is to it too, I also want to mention is obviously eating healthy. I mean, you're not going to lose weight while you make your own fatty cheeseburgers at home with 80% lean, 20% fat, and then have like fried food with it. I mean, you need to start like altering your lifestyle and changing some things out to make them healthier. For example, I can't think of the name of them right now. I will link them in the description box below for you guys. But there's some noodles I recently got. And they have a significantly amount less carbs and calories in them. So I'm still able to eat spaghetti, which is awesome because it's one of my favorite foods. So I just have a serving of those. And then for my family who doesn't need to watch what they eat because they're kind of more expensive, I just make them the regular spaghetti noodles and it's no big deal. So it's just, you just have to find ways to make the foods that you love healthier so that you can still enjoy them. I do use a lot of fat-free cheeses and things like that. So I just wanted to add, I started this weight loss journey 2.5 years ago. I was actually in another state and I joined a CrossFit gym. I did like some kind of program, you know how they get you in the door, they're like, oh, lose X amount of weight in so much time, and it was a waste of money, I will say that. It was extremely expensive and I didn't feel like they really gave me more out of it than just join it at the regular price. However, I was able to lose about 12 to 15 pounds I had lost going through that for a few months. After that, I had left that CrossFit gym because it was too expensive for me to be able to afford it at the time. And I also had moved back to my home state. So when I got back here, I did go off the diet. I kind of ate what I wanted. And then I started Weight Watchers. And then like a few months after I had started Weight Watchers, I found out I was pregnant. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to continue a diet. I did pretty much eat what I wanted throughout my pregnancy, but I was super, super sick. So I only actually, after having him, because he was almost 10 pounds, he was 9 pounds, 6 ounces. I had only gained 5 pounds throughout that whole pregnancy, which I felt so grateful because I was already overweight. And I'm like, I don't want to gain a whole bunch more weight. And that's what I was so worried about, but I didn't. And then since being in Weight Watchers, I joined in April of 2020 this year. And I've been on it for about 7.5 months. And I am now down 21 pounds. So it's taken me about 7.5 months to lose that weight. Some people might think that's an extremely long time, but here's the thing. When I started my weight loss journey this time, I was nursing my son and extremely tired. I wasn't getting a lot of sleep, and I think sleep has a lot to do with weight loss. My hormones were racing. My weight was, I wasn't necessarily gaining weight, but I was maintaining. I got so frustrated, but I just stuck with it. And eventually I learned that I had to cut out some, because I got extra points on Weight Watchers for nursing. And then once he started his solid foods, I was supposed to switch it over to partially nursing. I didn't know that. So I went a couple months where I didn't even know, like I was eating too many points. So I was only maintaining my weight. But once I got all that figured out is when I started to lose again. In fact, this past week, I did lose almost 4 pounds, 3.8 pounds. So I was so excited about that. But yeah, I'm down about 21 pounds from Weight Watchers alone. And since I started my journey, I'm down 30 pounds. And that is gonna be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you guys got some good information from this. I hope there's some key things that could help you. I also do want to mention a little disclaimer. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a doctor. These are my own opinions and thoughts. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am going to be making a lot more videos that are fitness related like this in the near future. And I also do have some that are going to be coming about working out at the gym. So if you guys are like a total beginner or anything like that, I will have some videos on that as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.